Welcome back, film friends, to Infinity and Beyond, where I talk to you about everything movie, pop culture, and entertainment news. Now, today's a little bit different because it's Tuesday, and that means it's movie trivia Schmoedown day. They do them on Tuesdays and Fridays, and today we have a very special match to watch. It's an Innergeekdom match, and that's a little bit different from the regular movie trivia Schmoedown. They do geek categories, I guess. There's Star Wars, DC, Marvel, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, recently Back to the Future, James Bond, all those kinds of geeky subjects. So we're going to be watching this matchup today, and it's between Robert Meyer Burnett and Jay Washington, both giant mouthpieces in the Schmoedown. They have nothing but schmack to talk, and it's going to be an interesting match to watch. Now, this is Robert Meyer Burnett's first match back since losing his spot on Team Heroes with John Schnepp. John Schnepp didn't think that he was worthy of having the Heroes moniker on his team name, so he's out of there. He's actually joined the Lion's Den, of all places to go. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I suggest you go over to Collider Video and start watching back episodes of the Schmoedown. It's absolutely fantastic. That's why I love it so much. I just love movie trivia, and I love what Collider Video and the guys over there have done with this program. Now, if you've been watching my videos in the past, you've noticed that I have a lot of pops. I have a lot of Batman stuff. So I like to think that I know a lot in this Innergeekdom category. Now, there's some categories that I'm not so good at. There's some categories that I'm really good at. I like to think that I'm pretty good at Marvel, DC, I would say James Bond I'm pretty good at. Back to the Future I should be okay. And the categories I'm not so good at, I would say Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. Definitely not my strong suit, but we're going to see what we can do today. Now, I am going to keep my own personal score to match up with the rest of them. It's going to involve both sides questions, so it's an amalgam score, but that's okay. Just goes to show you how well I can do, hopefully, today in the Innergeekdom match. But without any further ado, let's get into the match, and I'll start the video now. Look at that jacket. Oh, he's got all the horsemen crossed out.
Back to the movie trivia Schmoedown. I'm Christian Harloff. I'm Ken Napsok. Glad to be here.
We got my Batman mug.
I believe the record keepers might correct me. The first
Keeping
time
in the
I've
theme.
called it Innergeekdom. I think it is the first time, and it is not the first time that we've had this in the last week because your partner, Rachel the Crusher Cushing, coming off a really big victory against Mike the Killer Kalinowski, making sure that she is now in the triple threat match between. We have like a little mini tournament going on here. Now you have Coy Jandrew, who's going to be playing Jason Inman, right? Then we'll find out who's going to have that spot. But this match, in the beginning of last week's match, we saw there was a little scene that happened between Dagnino and Jay Washington. Now, Washington had walked up thinking that he was going to challenge Dagnino, and Dagnino was going to accept the match. But
look at the getup, the hat, the sunnies,
brand new Lions Den member, Robert Meyer Burnett, steps in, and now we have Robert Meyer Burnett versus Washington, the winner guaranteeing them spot into that triple threat match.
You know, I had Jay Washington recently on Inside Schmoedown, and this guy, not only does he talk a good game, I think he's prepared this time to really go out there and compete better than I think he did last time. He has high standards he's trying to meet for himself. Robert Meyer Burnett, this is kind of a new Robert Meyer Burnett. He's always been the loud, boisterous voice in the Schmoedown.
Oh, both of them are so loud.
He is focused with some new allies.
Oh, there's a lot of story here because, like, Washington, when he came to me originally, Innergeekdom was where he wanted to play.
Right.
So now he gets a shot to do it, and what a way to do it. What a win it would be to beat the former champion. But the former champion is determined. He was a little beaten down, so he says, being with the Four Horsemen. He does seem to have some new life now that he's joined the Lion's Den. The Lion's Den is just on a roll.
I can't believe. I can't believe that.
Draco and Burnett have just said they're
Cannot
going to be a
believe
team.
that.
They're going to be in the team tournament. Robert Meyer Burnett is also in the fatal five-way match to get himself into the singles. The Lions Den, say what you want about them, they make moves, and all of their players are in the.
They win.
Look, I want to say a lot of words.
You don't like them.
I don't like them,
Right.
But I respect them,
Right.
and that's okay.
Fair enough. And there's going to be a lot of words because Jay Washington, 6 Degrees, the Misfits, they had a lot of words too. And here we go.
Be interesting to see if we see them today.
Well, well, well. Look what we have here. The most beautiful looking people in the Schmoedown. We got the Lioness, we got the Champs, we got the Dream Crusher, and we got the Innergeekdom champion right here.
How pathetic Tom Dagnino is. Tommy boy, what is he thinking?
Well, Dagnino is obviously a little bitch.
Oh.
Because, okay, so I guess I was supposed to play him, and then now he's backed out of that. And
So he
was like,
chickened out?
yeah.
This guy Jay Washington challenges me out of the blue when he knows I got bigger fish to fry, like this, ousting this clown who's running the show. I'm gonna get the coup d'etat on this guy. I already have a bunch of people writing for me now. This guy's toast.
I was
Jay
gonna say,
Washington
I don't
wants
even
me.
think
I
he
have no
knows what
time to
that
fix
means.
This guy? Why would I want to do that? Plus, I only play in spectaculars and stuff like that. He's a Tuesday match. I'm a December guy.
But now he's like setting up Robert to take Jay on, and I don't even know what that's about at all.
That's a
Why?
joke.
Why
That's
is
what it
Robert
is.
even in this? Why isn't he
know.
back at a 5-way? He lost his belt. He lost to Navarro. He
Definitely
lost to
deserves to
Johns.
be there.
He should actually just be out of this league altogether.
I think that Jay Washington, like I said, he's a cobblestone in the street that I put my foot on my way to Hector Navarro.
Here's the fact of
hates
the matter.
Navarro.
Dagnino, I challenged you. You said you'd get a match, and then all of a sudden you throw in the man with the magical leather carpet coat, whatever that is. And so now you bring Burnett in this. Now I have to deal with the old man who wants to yell so much he'll probably have a goddamn stroke. I don't want to deal with this in Innergeekdom, okay? I know Innergeekdom, I don't know CPR. But the fact of the matter is this. Robert Meyer Burnett, you are now in my way, okay? You are now in our way. And you will be, at the end of this,
Dismissed.
Bottom line, Jay, you're a loser.
So's Emma.
Had to throw Fife under the bus, eh?
Look, there is a lot to be said here, man. I mean, these Washington and Dagnino do not like each other. Hate is a word that could be used. And then you hear Burnett, you see the Lions, then you see Grace, you see the reigning champions, you see Andreyko. There's just so many shots being thrown at Washington here, and then Washington throw it towards Dagnino. This is going to be something.
This is going to be something, Christian, and this Innergeekdom League, this not, it's kind of the thing that's been on the sideline. Let's face it, if we focus on singles and teams, this is where a lot of really intense competitors are.
Well, here we go. Ken, what is the tail of the tape?
Tail of the tape, Robert Meyer Burnett. His strengths are Star Trek, of course. Loud
Star Trek, I
jackets
am
and
also
louder
not
monologues.
that
Jay
well
Washington,
versed in
comic
Star Wars. I
books,
think I'm okay.
Back to the
Not so much Star
Future
Trek.
is one of his favorite categories, and of course, his mouth. It gets him into trouble, but it always gets him out of trouble. Phrasing, and I'm standing by it.
There you go. Ken, this is going to be big. You ready to go?
Let's do it.
Then let's get ready to
Let's do it.
Schmoedown! All right, here we go. 3 rounds.
Excited for these
in the
intros. They should be
Innergeekdom
pretty good.
League. Introducing first, representing the Misfits, making his Innergeekdom debut. He is the Urban Gladiator, Jay Washington. Jay Washington getting a pop here from the crowd.
He's one of those guys.
Nobody out yet.
No one yet. Oh, wait a second. There he is. Oh, he's with 6 degrees, as we thought. 6 degrees taking the Urban Gladiator out with them.
Yeah.
He is ready to go here as, Ken, this is going to be something. I'm excited for this match. Wow, the
Look
Kitten
at
Club,
that.
yeah.
Kitten Club is what he calls it. Jay Washington, a man of many words, but he means them all. And 6 degrees, they are stars in this league. This is a powerful faction, Christian, potentially.
It really is. Oh, look at that.
You get
See,
the
6
marker and
degrees,
whiteboard
yeah,
ready for the
yeah,
first round.
manager,
It's
I'll tell you
beautiful.
what, I am jealous of 6 degrees there.
All right. And his opponent, representing the Lions Den.
He's got to come out in that jacket,
With a record of 1 win, 2 defeats. He is the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Innergeekdom champion, the captain.
Of course, the Patriots come out.
Meyer Burnett. Look at that. That's weird to see. That's weird to see.
It's a menagerie
That is weird
of
to see.
egos.
Yeah. Burnett with the den.
Yeah.
Wow, look at Burnett screaming at Roca from the outside.
Very Ric Flair-like. This
Wow.
music, of course, makes me think of the Nature Boy, and that jacket of Robert Meyer Burnett is Nature Boy-like.
Isn't it strange to see Burnett walking out with a Lions?
The Kitten Club.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so there you go. The two competitors are on the table, ready to go. So we are now going to go into the rules.
I don't know if he can be
Round number
redeemed.
one. It's going to work like this. There are going to be 12 categories.
All right, first round. Oh, I haven't made a pick yet.
Number one, you guys
I
are
think
different.
I got to go with Robert Meyer Burnett. I
Everyone
think he's
should
going to pull this one
show
off. I'm going to
your
lock
answer
in
to the camera.
Robert Meyer
Do not
Burnett.
show it
I
to
got my
the audience.
whiteboard
Show it
here
to
that
us.
I'm going to be
Show it
using.
the camera
I'll put my
and say
answers
it
for
at
the first
same
round.
Time. 15 seconds to answer. Also remember the JT.
I'm interested to see how this goes.
You meaning that you can ask to repeat a question 3 times during the duration of the match. The challenge rule. If there's something that you don't like inside
you count
the
that
challenge, oh
No,
man,
they're
there
already
you go.
going out of here.
Don't forget the challenge rule. Don't forget the challenge
I
rule.
don't even care about the
Doesn't
rules at
matter.
this
All
point,
right, so
Christian.
let me ask for Jay Washington. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's do this.
Robert Meyer Burnett, are you ready?
Hang on. Just a second.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, real nice. Well, you know,
We hate the Kitten Club.
all right, you will be Jay Washington. I'm actually rooting for you this time around. All right, here we go. Round number 1.
You
Here
shouldn't
we
say that,
go.
Kamish.
The category of Marvel.
Okay.
Marvel. Who played Ben Grimm, a.k.a. The Thing, in Josh Trank's Fantastic Four? Yeah, see, they were looking right away. They
Hang on.
answer.
No matter what you talk, the game
Jamie
starts,
Bell?
It does.
and it has to be on.
It does.
I didn't see it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Robert Meyer Burnett.
Do not know.
Jay.
I blanked that movie out of my mind.
We're looking for Jamie Bell. Jamie Bell was the answer. Jamie Bell.
All right.
Guys,
I wouldn't have
question
known that.
2.
On the
Question
board.
2, category Lord of the Rings in the Two Towers. What kind of vegetables does Sam wish he had to fix with the rabbits?
You like rabbits?
I've raised them, not eaten them.
Have you raised
I had
believe
pet
that about
rabbits.
you.
I had pet
You're a
rabbits.
very
yeah.
nice person.
Not so much.
That's not true. 5, 4,
I don't know.
3, 2.
Can't remember if it's a
Jay.
made-up one or not.
Carrots?
Incorrect.
A couple of conies.
Incorrect.
Potatoes.
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 That
All
was
right.
That's what he says. A couple of comments. Rabbits.
Here we go.
Should have
Here we
said
go.
potatoes.
Next category is a category of Back to the Future. Back to the Future. What is Biff's grandson's name in 2015? What's his grandson's name?
Jay says this is one of his categories.
We'll
so
see what
this
happens.
is put up or shut
Sometimes
up
you got to be
situation.
careful when you say what's a category if you don't get it right.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Of course, this fictional 2015 in the movie now our reality.
5, 4,
Biff Tannen the third.
2, 1. Robert.
Don't know.
Jay.
Griff.
That's correct.
Griff.
Jay Washington striking first here. Jay
Goose
Washington
eggs.
striking first. 1-0 here for Jay Washington.
Just slow start.
All right,
All right.
guys. Question
everybody.
4 to the category is Star Wars. Who
Okay.
played Amidala's handmaiden Dorme in Attack of the Clones?
Attack of the Clones. Very interesting. That movie is not good.
It has
Second
some,
one? Not good. Never.
It's got some themes. I mean,
I haven't even seen it all the way through.
That doesn't mean you have to like the movie. It's not very good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jay.
Couldn't think.
Sorry, Robert.
Keira Knightley.
correct.
Correct.
Rose Byrne. Rose Byrne.
Wow, this is a tough one here. Very tough.
No idea.
1-0 here as we get to the next category. Question 5, DC movies. DC
Okay.
movies.
Bread and butter.
What's the name that Liam Neeson uses when he first introduces himself to Bruce in Batman Begins? These are some cut deep questions here by Chris Gillespie.
Spelling.
It's like a pitcher's duel right now.
It is.
Henry Ducard.
Not something I expect. with
Right
these
now, it
two
looks like
guys.
round 2 is going to be
Possible that it's with an I.
5,
A lot of struggling going
4,
on over there.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Jay.
Didn't get it.
Robert.
Me neither.
Looking for
Ducard.
Ducard. Henry Ducard.
Wow.
There we go.
Oh, right.
All right, there you go.
All right, guys. Question 6, category MCU.
Okay.
MCU. In Iron Man 2, where does Tony go to cure his hangover after his birthday brawl with Rhodey? Have you ever fought on your birthday?
Fought?
Yeah.
What kind? Fist fight?
Yeah, any kind. You know.
Donut shop? I don't know the name.
You seem
Verbal.
Oh, okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Robert Meyer Burnett.
Donut shop?
We'll take Donut
Take
Shop.
it.
Jay.
Donut shop.
All right,
All
there
right.
you go.
All right.
All right, so you go. We got 2-1 there. Jay Washington taking the 1-point lead in a barn burner. All right. Category of The Hobbit. The Hobbit. Including Thorin. How many dwarves were in Thorin's company?
Man. That'd be a good sitcom. Thorin's
Total
Company.
guess.
Thorin's company?
Yeah. Good little.
Or something else? You see where I'm going?
Yeah. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jay Washington.
6.
Incorrect. Robert.
13.
That's
correct.
correct.
Tie game.
Robert Meyer Burnett hitting the big
One
point there.
off.
Needed that.
All right.
All right, next category.
Question 8, category Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Who played Lucius Malfoy in the Harry Potter
Oh.
series?
That guy's name.
Captain of the Discovery.
Oh, Lucius Malfoy.
No talking.
Is he asking us?
Oh,
5,
Is he
the
showing
dude
his
that
map?
played the
4,
Yes, I'm showing my
evil
map.
guy in the Patriot.
2,
Can't remember his name.
1. Robert Meyer Burnett.
The captain of the Starship Discovery. His name is...
Yeah,
Did you write it? You didn't write it. Jay Washington.
Didn't get it.
All right, look.
Jason Isaacs.
Jason Isaacs.
Wow,
Jason
crowd
Isaacs.
going nuts here. All right, here we go.
I will fight all of you.
I think this is gonna be
Next
low
category
scoring
here.
for everybody
What's his
today.
Jason Isaac.
Jason Isaacs.
Including
Next
me.
category.
He is the captain of the Discovery, by the way.
All right, next category is Star Trek. Star Trek. What is the name of the third Star Trek film to star the cast of Star Trek: The Next Generation?
Oh, shit.
Is it Insurrection or Nemesis?
This is a tough one.
Do you think, like in Star Trek 4, they could go back in time to start this game over?
You know, I'm not gonna give them any
Yeah.
shit on. These are some hard questions.
They are hard.
These are hard
You
questions.
got to know your geek stuff here.
5, 4,
Please forgive spelling. Insurrection?
1. Jay Washington.
Generations?
Incorrect. Robert.
Insurrection.
That's
Correct.
correct. Robert Meyer Burnett
One-point lead.
taking the lead here. 3-2. Lions stand.
Oh,
getting
the
up
only
by 1 point.
Star Trek.
Guys,
Question will
question
get.
10, the category Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade. The Sultan of Hatay gives the Nazis full access to his equipment and vehicles in exchange for what kind of car?
These are some tough, cut deep questions.
I'm assuming this is correct.
4, 3, 2, 1. Robert Meyer Burnett.
A Mercedes?
Incorrect. Jay.
Mercedes.
Incorrect.
Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce.
He even likes the color.
Damn.
All right,
Perfect.
2 more questions here. 2 more questions here. All
I
right.
know. It's like it's a German,
German car.
car.
In
Rolls
the
Royce is
category
not a
of
German car.
James Bond. James Bond films. What was Roger Moore's first film as James Bond? What was his first film? Burnett's looking to take a little bit of a lead here. Jay's at least looking to get one. We got to get one more point here.
Who do you think would make it a better Bond? Ben Bateman or Andrew Guy?
Guy.
Okay.
Sorry.
Ah,
5,
I wrote this, but I want Live and Let Die.
2.
I want Live and Let Die.
Down, please. And Jay Washington.
Live and let die?
That's correct.
That's correct. Robert.
Do I get it?
Live and let die.
One more, and it
That's the
keeps
lead.
it up. Burnett.
Do I get it if I changed it
There you go.
midstream?
I used to say live and let live.
I'm
You know I did. You know I did. You know I did.
4-3.
4-3.
Commish would give it to
Question
me.
in round 1, gentlemen. Your 12th question. Category is DCEU in Suicide Squad.
You know what? I'm not
going
gonna
to
take that
Harley Quinn steal from the store window?
Okay, this is easy. I get the point here.
Seems to know it's trying to tie it up here. Burnett needs to stay ahead.
Purse, handbag, it's small. A clutch,
Slow,
I guess.
Coming back towards the
Coming
end here.
back to life.
5,
Takes a purse.
4, 3, 2, 1. Robert Meyer Burnett.
Her jacket?
That's incorrect.
Jay.
Purse or handbag?
That's
correct.
Tie game here.
Tie game.
Washington
Wow.
ties it up.
All right.
As we now go into round number 2. That was a very tough first round. The former champion had a big struggle. Jay Washington also.
Just to be clear, I'm not
Yeah,
giving
I'll
myself
tell
a
you.
point for
Yeah.
that Live and Let
Two
Die one.
different names,
If,
okay?
if they were Major League Baseball players, their
You know, I
batting
knew
average
it.
would be high, but that is a tough
Starting
first round they need to
slow,
recover.
But it's picking up steam.
We're getting there.
All right, so round number 2, the wheel is going to come out. The contestants are going to spin. If it lands on something they do not like,
They don't need the whiteboard anymore.
Again, unless, of course, it lands on opponent's choice. 5 questions, each worth 2 points apiece. If you don't like, if you want to go to multiple choice, you can, but then it will be worth 1 point apiece. You can steal from your opponent in this round.
This is where it gets
Meyer
dangerous,
Burnett,
because if
are
you
the
spin
former champion,
something,
you have the option of going,
it
first or
can
second.
really take you down if
I'll
you
go
spin something you don't
second.
want.
Jay Washington, give it a good spin.
I would expect nothing less there, Christian, of a big spin from Jay.
It's big, big. And it's going to go on. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. What is he going to do? Is he going to stay or go? He's going to spin it again.
Thank
I
you.
hope that it doesn't get... He's trying to stay away from now from Lord of the Rings, Star Trek, or Opponent's Choice.
Yeah.
Doesn't want any one of those. Robert Meyer Burnett playing some head games here. And it's going to go... Oh.
Stop.
Spinner's choice.
Big win.
Spinner's
Big
choice.
spin, big
Big
spin.
for Jay Washington. What are you going to take, Jay?
MCU.
The MCU.
Okay.
All right, 5 questions in the MCU. All right, here we go. Jay Washington, 5 questions in the MCU. In Guardians of the Galaxy, how many units is the Collector offering Amora's buyer for the orb?
10 million?
I want to say the exact number.
That's
I
what we're
want to
looking
say the exact number. Multiple choice.
for. Is it A, 4 million units, B, 1 million units, C,
D.
4 billion units, D, 40 million units?
D, 40 million.
That's incorrect.
Ooh.
For the steal.
Could you please say the answers again?
Yeah. A, 4 million units, B, 1 million units, C, 4 billion units, D, 40 million units.
1.
Incorrect. 4 billion was what we were looking for. 4 billion. All right. Next,
Okay.
next question in MCU. In Doctor Strange, what does the Ancient One call Caecilius and his group?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Zealots, B, Inhumans, C, Sectarians, D, Separatists?
Zealots.
It's incorrect.
Zealots.
Correct for 1 point. Bob Meyer Burnett with the steal there.
Okay.
Here we go. Question 3. In Ant-Man, what is the name of Scott's main ant partner?
Anthony.
Correct for 2 points. Jay Washington taking the lead there. 6-5. 2
Not
questions
doing too
left.
well, guys.
Before becoming Falcon, what was Sam Wilson's primary function in the military?
Pararescue.
That's correct. 2 more points, Jay
points.
Washington. Final question
Nothing.
here, Jay. Final question. In Iron Man 3, what food did the Mandarin describe as leaving as bad taste in the mouth?
Fortune cookies.
Correct for 2 points. Jay Washington came back
All right.
here 10-5. That's a big second round as he started off slow, and now the former champion will spin. He's looking for that start.
I got to make this up here.
Looking for
Opponent's
start
choice.
there.
Opponent's choice. Opponent's choice.
Spin is in here, Christian. Spin is in.
Opponent's choice.
DCEU.
DCEU.
Take it.
DCEU.
I will take that.
Good.
Take the DCEU.
Okay.
All right.
Helps me out. I
All right,
think.
5 questions, Robert. First
Thought
one
MCU would be
is
fine.
In Batman v Superman, what do Bruce and Diana look at when they run into each other at the
A sword.
museum?
Multiple choice.
A tablet. B, a sword. C,
Sword.
that's correct for 1 point.
1 point.
I
thought
get
it was gonna
2.
be a specific name. It was the sort of something. I didn't know what it was.
By what nickname do the British refer to the scientist that creates chemical weapons for
Dr.
the Germans
Poison.
in Wonder Woman?
Dr. Poison.
Multiple choice.
A, Dr. Gas. B, Dr. Poison. C, Dr. Terror. D, Miss Poison.
Dr. Poison.
That's correct for a point.
1 point there. All
I
right,
get 2.
Burnett's creeping in there. Creeping in.
Question 3. Listen closely. In the flashbacks from Man of Steel, we saw one of Clark's classmates bullying him until Clark saved him from the bus accident. In the present day, we saw
IHOP.
that same classmate
Works
as
at
an adult.
IHOP.
What family restaurant chain did he work at?
Multiple choice.
IHOP.
I'm just glad you didn't ask to repeat the question. A, Shoney's. B, Village Inn. C, IHOP. D, Applebee's.
IHOP.
That's correct.
1 point. Still
I
fighting
get
back.
2 again.
Looking
Still
away.
fighting back.
Fourth question. In Suicide Squad, what kind of plush toy does Captain
Unicorn.
Boomerang keep
Pink
in his
unicorn.
coat?
Multiple choice.
Robert!
A yellow teddy bear. B, a red dragon. C, a blue turtle.
Pink
D,
unicorn.
a pink unicorn.
A blue turtle.
Incorrect.
A pink unicorn.
One
That's
steal
correct,
there,
steal.
Jay Washington.
You don't know that?
That's
Oh,
big.
come on, man. You're better than
Last
that.
question here for.
I get 2.
Last question for Robert Meyer Burnett.
Your fifth and final, Robert. In Batman v Superman, what is the name of the theory that Lex
The
Luthor
metahuman
has
thesis.
for enhancing people on Earth?
Multiple choice.
A, the Providence theory. B, the Inhuman theory. C, the metahuman theory. D, the Ultimates theory.
The metahuman theory.
That's correct.
That's
All right,
correct,
11-9.
but the
Tough
answer
fight
should be
here. So
thesis.
at the end of
I
round
suppose
number 2,
theory's
Jay
the
Washington
same.
now with a 2-point lead over Robert Meyer Burnett. The
I
crowd
get
is
2.
starting to stand as the third round comes to a head.
Yeah, this is a former champion here, but this shows the level of competition like talked at the top of the show, Christian.
These questions have been very difficult
You
here.
have to
the
be a
former
geek.
champ has been struggling, but maybe he could have a turnaround here in round number 3. And round number 3 works like this. The competitors will have to choose 3 numbers.
All right, we
between
made
1
some pretty
and
good
18.
gains
First
in
one's
that
worth
last
2,
round.
second
Not too
one's
happy
worth
with it
3,
still.
The final is worth 5 points. 5 points. So, Robert Meyer Burnett and Jay Washington. Jay, you are now in the lead. Please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 18.
6,
6,
3,
3,
14.
14. All right, Robert Meyer Burnett.
2, 8, and 17.
2, 8, and 17. All right, here we go, last Robert. Robert, in order to tie up the game here, then you are going to go to category number 2 for your 2-pointer, and that is the category of heroes. Heroes. What is the name of Indiana Jones' sidekick in
Short round.
of Doom?
Short round.
2 points. 2 points.
Tie game.
Tie game here. Back to Jay Washington now. Jay Washington, who chose category number 6.
All right. Category, you chose number 6. Category is Who Said It? Who said it? Give me the name of the character. Who said, "From here you will witness the final destruction of the Alliance"?
What's the category? Oh, the categories. Who said it?
5, 4, 3.
Con.
It's incorrect. Looking for Emperor Sheev Palpatine.
All right, so now Robert Meyer Burnett will get a chance to take the
Rebel
lead
Alliance,
here,
I guess.
Take the lead
All right.
with his 3-pointer in the world of DC movies. Robert, who played Dr. Manhattan in the film Watchmen?
He's Barry's dad in Justice League.
I'm a golden god. Hang on. Billy Crudup.
Correct.
Billy
3
Crudup.
points. Meyer Burnett has taken the lead here. Jay Washington now will have a chance to tie it with category number 3. Ken.
Yes, you chose, like I said, number 3. That is
Not happy.
James Bond films. James Bond.
He hates it.
Point question. In the James Bond films, what does the character's title of Q stand for?
Quartermaster. I think. Quartermaster.
5,
I'm your quartermaster.
4.
Repeat the question.
In the James Bond
JT
films,
rule.
what does the character's title of Q stand for?
I think it's quartermaster.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Quipmaster.
No, quartermaster's the right
All
answer.
right, so
Quartermaster.
comes down here. Jay Washington will get a 5-pointer. If he misses it, Robert Meyer Burnett will win the game. If he hits it, it will go back to Robert Meyer Burnett, who will be forced to answer his 5-pointer. Ken, Jay chose category 14.
14, D, C, E, U. 5-point question. In Suicide Squad, what was written
Good
on
night.
Harley Quinn's bat?
Good night.
That's correct.
Oh, that is it. Look at that. All right.
Look at that.
I'm getting the questions
All right,
that matter.
here we go. So,
Big points.
Robert Meyer Burnett, you chose category number 17. That would be the category of scores and soundtracks. Scores and soundtracks. All right. Robert, who scored The Amazing Spider-Man?
Hans Zimmer. Almost positive it's Hans Zimmer.
Five.
Henry Gregson Williams.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the Urban Gladiator!
Wow!
Washington! Wow. The answer was James Horner.
James Horner, okay.
Was the answer. The late great James Horner was the answer. The handshake there.
Wow.
The being defeated now by the Misfits.
Didn't see that coming.
My goodness. Robert Meyer Burnett is not in the fatal five-way. Now it is Rachel Cushing and Jay Washington waiting for that winner of Inman and Jandreau.
Wow.
Robert Meyer Burnett knows this stuff.
I said it, James Horner.
Robert Meyer Burnett knows his stuff. He's a former champion for a reason, Christian, but this shows the level of competition in the Innergeekdom has stepped up. You have to be on the top of the game. Both these guys were today, but Jay comes out on top, and new faces going to new places.
All right, so there you go. And we are going to now talk to
Thank God for
Emma
those
Fife
last
and Grace
rounds, because
Hancock.
I was not
We're
doing
gonna
too
have
well.
some conversations back there.
Jeez.
What is up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? We are here with Jay Washington, who won today's Innergeekdom match. Who knew, Jay?
I knew. We knew. What did you expect? You thought this was a game?
No.
You thought it was a joke?
I didn't.
When you put up loser behavior against greatness, we come out victorious, and it is glorious. There is nothing else to say. Now Robert Meyer Burnett can go back to the nursing home where they drug him out of and let him sit and watch Cocoon all day, and he can add that to his Innergeekdom category knowledge.
I mean, listen, I'm not going to argue with you that I am very delighted that the Lion's Den was defeated.
Kitten Club.
Are my
Kitten Club.
Kitten Club are my mortal enemies, but Robert Meyer Burnett played a good game. I feel like you're completely discounting him. I mean, he's despicable for sure, but he does know his stuff.
He knows his stuff, as a lot of.
I don't think they did as well as they normally would.
Does it count?
I think I've only ever seen Jay Washington have one match.
Guess what? He has an L next to his name.
Robert Meyer Burnett I've watched a lot,
the
and
Patriots,
he did not do well today.
Hancock, and then Draco, and anybody.
I couldn't believe he was getting multiple choice questions all the way through that second round. That really hurt him.
I kind of like the way you talk there, Jay Washington. Now, going forward, you are going to be in the triple threat match.
Yes.
Rachel Cushing is going to be one of the competitors. Who are you hoping to face of Coy Jandreau or Jason Inman?
I would like Jason Inman because he wants this Trek thing to happen. He wants to be Trekkie all the way through. Well, Trek only get him so far. So I would like Jason Inman in it. And also with Rachel Cushing, I just want to see her in action up close and personal because there may be a spot in the Misfits. You never know.
I see.
Oh, wow.
How do you guys feel about
Doing a little
Jay's
recruitment
victory here today and his proposal that Rachel should join whatever is happening here?
I mean, it's not surprising. Like I said in the pre-interview, why is Robert even in this match? I mean, he had a lot of repeats that he needed.
Yeah, I want to know who didn't tell that big loser to turn up his hearing aid, because he couldn't hear a thing today. It was ridiculous.
I think he's been hanging out with JTE too much, you know. It just kind of rubs off on him.
That's why they have that rule now. He had to repeat the multiple choice numerous times. Look, I get it. The Schmoedown is open for all competitors, but this is not AARP. This is not Medicare. We cannot take care of the elderly. Sometimes you just have to put an old lion out to pasture and shoot him.
Okay, well, congratulations, Jay Washington. We look forward to seeing more great things from you here in the Innergeekdom League.
Just so you know, now Robert Meyer Burnett has been
dismissed.
And I guess we'll be back here in just a moment with someone who is just as despicable as the rest of the Lion's Den, Grace Hancock.
Oh, Emma, your adorable little bubblegum life is so, so sad. Anyway, guys, I'm Grace Hancock. Here we are. And, you know, by the way, your teeth, they're so pearly white today.
Oh, I've been using this stuff. I appreciate that. I appreciate
You're
it.
very
Thanks for
welcome.
noticing.
All right, and here we are with
Somebody's
our
got
newest
some class
member,
here.
R&B. All right, sir.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Don't
You
be
too,
sorry.
Grace.
You know what? I'm chalking this up to rust. It's been a long time since you've played. You got thrown into this. You know, we're so hated. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. Like, how are you feeling right now, my friend?
Well, I feel like, I let down my new teammates, obviously.
No,
I think,
no.
I think what it comes down to is this. I think I've been yelling too much. I think I've been screaming a little too much. I think I need to go back to play.
So he's just going to bring it down
And
all the
getting
way.
going back to the nursing home I crawled out of, which, by the way, has a giant supercomputer that really runs the entire internet. That's because I was older and I made good investments when I was young. But I think
I'll do the yelling for Robert Meyer Burnett, okay? The questions today were ridiculous. The 5-point question that Jay Washington got, absurd. Who's rigging this shit?
I agree.
It was a very easy question.
You know who does.
But I think, I've lost 3 singles matches in a row, and they stripped the 3 victories I had on teams from me. I had them taken away.
That's complete bullshit, by the way.
So I'm basically back at 0 as it comes down to the Schmoedown.
All right, R&B. So round 2. Let's talk about that. What was your downfall there?
Well, I'll tell you, I thought, like, when they asked me what were Bruce and Diana looking at,
Right.
I was like, it's a sword, but it's probably the sword of something. And
I
I'm
thought
like,
it was a more specific answer.
He would have
I was
said,
like, yes.
can you be
And I'm
more
like, I could have
specific?
just said sword.
Just say
and I figured
sword.
I was going to be safe. I was down. I figured
Sure.
multiple choice would get me back up. I wanted to be safe. I tried to play a safe game.
I got another theory. Hold on. Go ahead. The way I see it, Jay Washington is kind of like radiation. If you're exposed to him, if you're too close, you're going to start to suck. You're going to die. Your knowledge is going to be sucked from your brain. Because he's so bad, he can't help but infect everybody around him. And I don't blame you for getting that Amazing Spider-Man wrong, because that's a crap movie. I'm glad you got it wrong. If you got it right, I might have been like, we might need to lose this guy. Why is he watching this shit movie? No, I'm keeping you because of that you did.
Well, I
Well, he's
appreciate
infecting
that, JT.
everybody with that
That's-
spit he has.
Well, yeah, I was getting wet all the whole time.
Yeah, I
I was
know.
just
And not in a good way.
No, of course not. Look, it was actually my fault. I should have came in for the spinner's choice. That DC is not in your. It
is though. I'm on Heroes. I should know these answers. I should know them.
But your strength is Star Trek.
It is. I should have gone for this. You know what? The
Go
last
for the
time
big
I
one.
spun twice.
Go for the big one.
I got destroyed against Jeremy Johns because he got. I landed on spinner's choice.
Absolutely.
I was
Well,
scared.
so did Jay Washington.
I
He got
was
lucky. Jay
scared.
Washington got lucky.
I was scared.
But look, the singles are out of the way. We're going to focus on the new team here.
Right.
You and Andreyko.
This man
That's
and
a
I will
big
be unstoppable.
team.
I am
As
unstoppable.
bad
I'm part of a
as
team. I was fired from a team. A
Robert Meyer
3-1.
Burnett did
We were in
today.
contention for
Him
a
and
title belt,
Andreyko
which kept
together?
pushing me out.
Shum's a numbskull.
With the android?
Every question you got
That's a
wrong
force to be
today,
reckoned
I
with
would
for
have gotten
sure.
Right, and every question you got right, I would have gotten wrong.
You guys
so.
are a dream team
We will be
within
unstoppable.
the dream team.
Chocolate and peanut butter.
Today was about growing pains, and JT and I, Tom here, we have a lot of faith in R&B. He's going to rebound off this with the help of Mr. Andreyko.
Absolutely. We're going to learn his skills, and we're all going to come together and be a winning team like we always are. So,
I mean, yeah, nobody else is expecting anything but great things from you in the future. You did not let us down. We are happy to have a new team member, and we are only going to grow from this and continue to kick some major lame ass, you losers.
And I just need to say one thing that I'm very, very upset about. I'm out of contention for Innergeekdom. But that does not mean that I am not going to come for Hector Navarro. Hector Navarro one day, it might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but one day Hector Navarro will feel my wrath.
Look at Jay Washington, how happy he was there.
Yeah,
And
well earned.
you've got Jay Washington 6 degrees elated right
He
now. They're
hates
coming off of that big
Navarro.
victory. And then you
Oh
have
my
6 degrees
God.
Obviously talking about how they are going to now be playing in the tournament, and they have that match coming up against DC. They're riding high right now because that's a big match that's coming up right around the corner. Jay Washington now riding high. That's his first victory here in the Schmoedown. Robert Meyer Burnett is crushed. But the Lions Den, I got to give him credit for it. I mean, I would have predicted you that the Lions Den was going to dump him right there. They didn't do that.
Yep.
And Draco basically was pumping him up, telling him they're going to get him, and the teams is going to happen. And they were blaming me, and Dagnino is a moron, so he was calling after me. So, but that doesn't matter. Tom will always blame me for everything that he does and all the failures in his life.
Yeah, including most trips to jail. But I tell you, that first round was tough, and maybe
Yeah.
that's where the game was won and lost, Christian.
I think Robert Meyer Burnett's a little rattled right now. I think he's been a little rattled since he lost the belt, to be honest with you. I don't think we haven't seen that player that we saw in the Spectacular in quite a while. Maybe a guy like Andrejko is going to elevate him.
Yeah.
Maybe the team.
I think they're going to be a great
Robert
team.
Meyer Burnett is supposed to be, because he was very good in the team with Heroes.
Potential title team, but I don't know how that'll work with the Patriots being in their faction
not his
too.
place anymore.
Maybe it is, and maybe it's time for a change. I would not write off him and Andrejko at all.
No,
All right,
not
guys,
at all.
So make sure that you comment, like, go over to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. Go ahead and leave your comments there. What'd you think about the match here? Comment, like, share. Very important. Right around the corner, not only is the Ultimate Schmoedown team, 16 teams, the winner playing in the Schmoedown Spectacular, the Patriots defending their titles very soon here against Team MODOK, formerly known as Rotten Tomatoes. They are going, Gray Drake and Matt Atchity going for the straps. Ken, something else here today.
This was an important match, setting the tone and really setting the playing field here in Innergeekdom.
Thank you guys very much. And now here's Josh McCouga and that little skunk, Cody Hall.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Josh McCouga here with your fantasy update. Cody Hall still apparently dead. Dead on arrival, dead as a doornail. He's more dead than the, I don't know, give me a franchise out there that's dead. Give me somebody to yell something.
Browns.
Like the Friday the 13th franchise. Hey, buddy.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
So Cody's dead.
Yeah.
And a lot of Twitter has been asking, would you like to be the new Cody?
Nobody's been asking that.
Oh.
Nobody wants.
Okay, well, how about this? This is an Innergeekdom match.
Yeah.
I'll use a little bit of magic, and I'll turn you into Cody.
You can do that. Let's do it.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Alakazoo, Alakazam, Daniel Day-Lewis, and Rachel Weisz. Cody, you're back! Hey! What's up, man? Look, you're back! It's Cody!
I have seen some shit. I have been to the other side of the world.
Are you okay?
So many demons, so many monsters out there. Kids.
Do you know what you missed in the meantime?
No, do you have a fantasy rundown?
You have missed a bloodbath, Cody. A Innergeekdom
blood
of Robert Meyer Burnett versus Jay Washington. One of the weakest first rounds we've ever seen.
Oh,
One of
God.
the weakest
Terrible.
second rounds we've
For
ever
me,
seen.
too.
One of the lowest scoring rounds in the history of the Innergeekdom.
Why did I even come back?
I don't know. But you know what you should do?
What should I do?
You should go out there and spread the word of what is on the Upside Down. Because we all know that those kids in Stranger Things aren't saying shit about it. So you need to go back to the Upside Down. No, you stay here.
I don't want to go back.
Tell everybody what the Upside Down is like.
I'm going to start
so
puking
it doesn't
some
happen
slugs.
again. All right, get out of here. Josh McCouga here with your fantasy update. You heard what I said. Robert Meyer Burnett, Jay Washington, great guys, good people, loud, great personalities. Not the best Movie Trivia Schmoedown trivia people if you're looking for fantasy points. Now listen, they're entertainers, okay? And they do a heck of a job, and they try really, really hard. Problem is, both of them have very, very specific knowledge in a very, very specific league. That is really putting your profile in what financial investors call not having a diverse portfolio. That is Robert Meyer Burnett, and that is Jay Washington. Again, I apologize to both of them. They seem like really great guys. Really seem to have gotten to know them well. But if you have them in your
You're
fantasy
definitely going to
league,
want Robert
try
Meyer
and drop
Burnett
them, or maybe steal
if
a
you're in
guy from
fantasy
somebody
for
else. Like,
teams.
hey, it's Robert Meyer Burnett. He's going to compete a bunch. He may score you points. He may not score a lot.
I don't know how that
Hey,
would
it's
work.
Jay Washington. He always walks out with 6 degrees. Seems like he works out 48 times a week. Maybe he's a good person to pick up or trade for. If you want to know more about the fantasy, go to schmoedown.com. Also, check out the Schmoedown blog. Some professional sports writers writing about us idiots over on their site. Heck of a guy. Heck of got. I don't know where this is going. See you
Just
next
quit
time
it.
on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Hey guys, if you like this
All
video,
right.
click the thumbs up button.
So,
Also,
did
make
pretty
sure to
well. I'm
subscribe
going
to
to
our
add
YouTube
up
channel.
the
It'll
points
help you
here
stay up to date with
as the
everything.
video is just finishing. I'll have a final score up on the screen after everything is said and done. Overall, not the best match we've ever seen. Not my best match by any stretch of the imagination, but pretty good. I am interested in seeing Andrejko and Robert Meyer Burnett teaming up. I am excited to see what Jay Washington does in this Fatal 5-Way. I'm not really sure how that works, but it's exciting to hear about. And I just love this show, and I love participating in it, keeping score and reacting with you guys as you watch as well. But what did you think? Please let me know in the comments below. If you want more of these videos, more of these reactions, I have lots more on the channel, lots more coming as well. So please like, please subscribe, follow me on Twitter, C&B Movies, and thank you for letting me take you to Sinfinity and beyond.